Don't forget to go to asskicking.com for pound the best home health and beauty fragrance products. It's a little dark, just a little.
Hi, I'm Tanya, and you are watching Dante Boxing Nation.
What's going on, guys? So I walk into this restaurant slash bar out here in Pattaya, Thailand, and one of the first things I see coincidentally is a framed picture, or maybe I should say a frame, with Anthony Joshua's autographed trunks hanging up on the wall over here in Pattaya, Thailand. So clearly I'm not the only one that's a big fan of this country. Anthony Joshua obviously has been here as well. That's pretty cool. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into some boxing news. So guys, this is not the first time you heard this, but your boy Mikey Garcia, he's still talking about, you know, fighting Errol Spence. Should he get past Robert Easter in July? You know, that fight is, I believe it's scheduled for July 28th. And if he gets past Robert Easter, Mikey Garcia said he wants Errol Spence in December. And, you know, I like the fact that Mikey Garcia, he said the reason why he wants to do this is because no one believes that he's serious. No one believes that he really wants to fight against Errol Spence. He knows that even his own fans, even Mikey Garcia's own fans, they believe that he would really get hurt in a fight against Errol Spence. Of course, because of Errol Spence's natural size, his natural power advantage that he would have over Mikey Garcia. But it's not just the size and the power that Mikey Garcia would have to worry about in that fight, which I give Mikey a lot of credit for wanting to prove the naysayers wrong. He would also have to worry about Errol Spence's skill set, because there's a very good chance that Errol Spence's skill set can be on the same level of Mikey Garcia, or even beyond. You know, he could have a higher level of skill when it comes to comparing the two. So, I mean, it's possible. We don't know until they get in the ring. So, it's one thing when you move up in weight and you're fighting against a one-dimensional fighter, right? Like if you're moving up in weight to fight like a Margarito, or even a Gennady Golovkin, you know, a Ricky Hatton, someone aggressive like that, it's more easier for you to use your speed, your agility, your reflexes, right, to beat that bigger one-dimensional fighter. But when you move up in weight and you're fighting against a guy that is just as athletic as you are, or more, then you have an uphill battle. That's what happened when Guillermo Rigo tried to move up and fight against Lomachenko. He wasn't moving up against a one-dimensional brawler. He was moving up against a Matrix-style type fighter, okay? So with that being said, it's going to be a tall order for Mikey Garcia, but I give Mikey a lot of credit. I give Mikey a lot of credit because if you look at fighters like Gennady Golovkin, do you think Gennady Golovkin, if Errol Spence was a super middleweight, do you think Gennady Golovkin would have moved up to super middleweight to fight against Errol Spence? Absolutely not. I don't even think he would have moved up to fight, well, we already know he didn't move up to fight Andre Ward, right? So that answers your question right there. So by way of contrast, you have to give Mikey Garcia a lot of credit. And, but, you know, once again, this is premature. And I like Mikey Garcia's confidence, but the Robert Easter fight is not going to be an easy fight. That's not going to be an easy fight. And quite frankly, even if Mikey Garcia, if he beat Robert Easter and then he got destroyed by Errol Spence, you would still have to give Mikey a lot of credit for taking on a fighter that no one at welterweight wants to fight. This is the reason why Mikey wants to fight, guys. He wants this fight because no one wants to fight Errol Spence. And Mikey Garcia, he has that Mexican pride, and I think that's really pushing him. He said to himself, oh no, I'm going to beat this guy. And that's what I like about pride in the sport of boxing, is sometimes pride will give us some of the best fights. So let's see what happens July 28th with Mikey Garcia and Robert Easter. But that's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.